Right then, we are at Ayr at 3:10. You can see there are 7 runners, and you can also see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses of interest. So these ones are tricky because they're all equally priced, and it's quite difficult to tell what's going to happen. So make sure you have your chart set up so you can keep an eye on all the horses at the same time. And I will try and do some trading now. With these sort of races, it's quite difficult to predict purely based on that there's no clear favourite, and there's no real indicators of which one will drift. And for me personally, anyway, it's just a case of I'm just going to react to what happens in front of me and just try and find the trend and follow it. But obviously, everybody has their own edge. Everybody has their own way of reading the market. So some people might find these markets very easy to trade. Personally, I don't. I like other types of markets. So I'll trade this the best I can. So the favourite is coming in a couple of ticks. What I'll do is I'll jump on the lay side here. Jump on the lay side here just to see if I get matched. I'm anticipating a bit of a kickback. So we should get matched any minute now. There we go. And I'll let this one run purely because I am anticipating this to come back up again to 4-4, 4-5. Also, with these types of markets where there's a lot of money matched already, they're very stable, so I'm not going to panic if it goes against me for a tick. I'll try and do a scalp here as well to try and offset my red to move the 0 down 1 tick. See if that works. So you can see here the prices come out. And at that point, I'll just close my position there for a small profit. So what I'm trying to illustrate here is the fact that you do not need a large bank in order to return a reasonable profit. If you want to learn how to trade like me, then click on the link in the description. That will take you to the best trading available online, in my opinion. And so now I'll do it again. I'll just wait for the next sign or the next edge that come up that I know I have, and then I'll see what I can do. So most newbie traders think that they have to have, £5,000 bank in order to make a lot of money, and they have to use £400 or £500 trade staking amounts. But if you use your edge, you can easily make between £1.50 and £5 per trade with very small banks. You only need a bank of about £200 to £500, and you can make very reasonable returns in relation to your stake and in relation to your bank. But the most important thing you can do is to practice and get your trade right. Because if you can't trade with £10 stakes or £20 stakes, you're not going to be able to trade profitably with £100 stakes. So the idea is you start with small stakes and gradually you gradually increase it week by week, and eventually you will start making really good money. But at the beginning, you have to use small stakes. So the horses are making their way down to the start. It's a 2-mile race, so looks like the favourite might be the predominant leader. So it's quite a safe one to scalp at this point, because the chances are he will be leading based on where he's coming out. So I'll start scalping this one on a directional basis that I'm assuming is going to start coming in. See the third favourite's come in quite a bit there. But I think it's unlikely to continue, so I'll lay this here and put a closing trade up here. And I'll keep adding more here. I'll keep scalping this because I'm quite confident that the Titan boy is going to try and lead. But if it doesn't look like that, I'll just cash out for a small loss or a scratch. Because if you're wrong, you're wrong. There's no shame in admitting it. So we're getting closer to the off now. I am looking for the third favourite to drift and the favourite here to just come in one little tick to take this trade there. There's not much movement at all here in any of these. So what I'll do now is, it's just a case of, at this point it's very important to keep an eye on the horses, because I want the favourite to line up with the front, because then I'm confident that the price will come in as the in-play traders start trading, as it is now. There we go, you can see. So 20 seconds on the clock, I need to start exiting this position. I'll just move that up there, and you can see my trade on the third favourite is also looking good now. But with only a few seconds left on the clock, I'm just going to try and get out of this one. And I'll cash out for a small profit. So you can see there, it's all controlled. As long as you read the market and react to what is happening in front of you and not by your emotion, then you can just sit here and scalp out with small stakes, with a very safe environment. And yeah, if you want to learn to trade the way I do, then click on the link in the description.